So, have you had a good week?
It's been a week.
It's been a Monday for sure.
Oh yeah, it's been a Monday.
Like some Mondays are like not so Monday-ish, and today was a Monday ish of them all.
Yeah. Give me a kitty.
Welcome to the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast. I'm your host Shannon,
I'm Arianna.
and we're here.
Yep, it's been a day.
It really has been. I was so tired. I was up last night till I don't know, probably closer to 1 a.m. Beyond midnight, I was building a shelf, like, to go above the bathroom, one of those counter things, and it has sides and, like, over the toilet storage, I think they're called. But it was a cute one, like, it had a side thing with panels and drawers, and it's just really cute to give me space. I want to clear off all the makeup and stuff that's on my counter. Well, got it pretty much built. It was 11:40 at this time. I'm like, "All right, I just have finishing touches I'll do tomorrow or Tuesday night just because I know I have to do the pod tonight, Monday night." So, I go to put it in the bathroom, like, so it's in 2 pieces, the top part and the bottom part, then I'll attach them together. Guess what? I measured the wall space in my bathroom, but I did not measure the floor space from the counter to the toilets. So, it didn't fit. So then at midnight, I'm dragging these 2 pieces, and it says, like, the instructions are horrible. You know how if you build anything nowadays, like, instructions are terrible. And for this part, it said use 2 people. It was just me. Arianna was in bed. I'm like, I got this. So I put
Why
the bottom
wouldn't
part
you
in
just leave it? You
because I
didn't
didn't want 2
today.
pieces in my room. And I was at this point, I'm disgusted, frustrated, and now I have work the next morning. And it wasn't even worth me staying up because now I don't have a finished product, a partially finished product in my bathroom. So I go to
It's quite nice. I like it now.
put it in your bathroom.
That freaked me
And
out this morning. What is giant in here?
and so, though I did do 2 pieces because, again, instructions are
Yeah, I'm
clear,
gonna
are backwards. So before I
fix
finish it,
those.
we've got to unattach and
The one has
fix
like the
them.
door piece in the back. I'm like, okay, that one at least needs to be fixed.
I was just gonna go with it, like, fuck it. The
No,
door piece is
no,
in the
I
back.
will do it if you won't. I'm
And then
fixing that.
the other one you can see, it's not the white part, it's like the press board. You can see
Yeah.
it. I'm like, "Ah, just fucking paint it."
No,
Like, I'm
no,
so done.
no. It would look better. Just flip it around.
I was just dejected, tired,
No, I don't.
frustrated.
Yeah,
And it took me
no.
forever to align up the top with the bottom because, again, I'm trying to line up it
By
with by
yourself.
myself, and you're supposed to use 2 people. So, yeah, that's pretty much how my night went. So then this morning, I was so tired. I'm like, "Oh my god, I just wish I could sleep in and go into work late." So I laid in bed for, like, 20 minutes, like, "Is there any way I could, say that I just need to come in later because 'cause I'm tired?" And I'm like, "No, it's unprofessional. I can't do that." So I got up,
Yeah.
but it was
I
rough.
got up at 3 in the morning last night because Zuko was barking at me because he had to go outside.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't had his normal food, so maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I think he'll be better now.
Plus, the neighbor's dogs had diarrhea, so it could be
Yeah, no,
contagious.
I'm worried. They should have told us before we went over there.
Well, you still would have went over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it seemed like it was passing through their dog some sort of little virus, so now Zuko could have the virus, which eventually will hit my 2 little dogs, which it hits them a little harder than your big dog.
Yeah. Oh, the other day I was out on a walk and I saw these 2 little foxes. They were playing, digging up something. Then they saw us and then they kind of ran. And then they hid like under there's this like little rock pile and little like opening in it.
Mhm.
And then they're just like staring at us from it in their little hole. It was so cute.
Oh, you sent me that photo, it's so
yeah,
cute.
like we were so close.
Yeah, super cute, super, super cute.
Very cute. And then this morning I saw Bambi and his mom. Bambi's mom crossed the road. Bambi got scared of the cars, ran back. And then I slowly drove by. And then I saw what might have been his sibling on the road. So no wonder he's scared of
Aw.
cars. He might have seen how a sibling died.
He might have, or a
I
family
just hate
member.
seeing like roadkill and stuff. Like, hey, people just slow down.
I know, people should slow down, I feel bad. I try to avoid animals if I can, like, no
Yeah.
matter what they are, even
I know
though it's a
sometimes it
squirrel.
just like, yeah.
Sometimes you can't really slow down because then
Yeah.
a car's gonna hit you, but, if
Or
I
like, yeah, you can't
can.
swerve into an oncoming traffic and
Yeah. So
it's
there's a
sad.
house that has a dog just like yours. It was a puppy, and now it's full size,
Mm.
and I almost got into an accident because I was, like, slowing down. I'm always slowing down,
I always slow
looking
down
for
and
that
look for that
dog.
dog. Yeah,
It's so weird. The
yeah,
people that live there will think, "Why do people slow down in front of our house?" It's creepy.
yeah. I've only ever hit one animal. It was a possum. I
Aw.
cried.
I hit a cat once, and I cried. So sad, and it was at, like, a house that has a barn. It's actually on our street.
Yeah, I hit the possum on
Lots
our
of cat
I
lots
hit
of
it on our street too, so it's awful, so I'm driving by it for the next
cats.
week while it's still sitting
I
there.
know, it's sad. The possums are cute too.
They're cute.
Oh, remember when Alice caught a possum? I thought she killed it,
Yeah.
but
They're like, "Oh, yeah, it's a
it
possum."
plays dead, and it was playing dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cute.
That's cute. Did she have it in her mouth?
She had it in her mouth, and then I'm like, "Drop it, drop it!" And then I'm yelling at her. Then I'm like, "Oh my god, she killed it! Keep her away!" So we're dragging all the dogs in the house, and then I'm like trying to get a shovel and a bag. Like, oh my gosh,
And I'm like, "It's moving."
yeah. And we're staring. Well, first we're staring at it. We're
Yeah.
like, "Wait, it's a possum." Then all of a sudden, it like popped up. We're like, it was my dad, and then it ran off. Apparently, we were not the threat, but it was scared
Yeah.
the dogs were out. Hopefully, it didn't get hurt too bad from Alice's mouth.
Hopefully. I don't think Alice is I think she picked it up like she picks up a toy.
Yeah, that's how she had it. It was like a big
Yeah.
fluffy toy. Actually, there's been a couple baby bunnies hanging around. I've been worried
Yeah.
about it, like keeping Alice away. But the other morning, Alice out, I'm like, no, leave it. Basically, Alice has a thing with anything on our lawn. Like if a bird or a robin lands on our lawn, she chases it away. And so she just chased it on the perimeter. Like literally, I can still see the rabbit in the woods, but she didn't go in the woods after it. It stopped. And then Alice is like, yes,
And
off
see,
my lawn.
last night, so like I took Zuko with me in like the car, and like when we're just going like in the car, we're not going anywhere. I just like open the door and he'll just stand by my car door
Mm-hmm.
usually. But this time the rabbit was on the lawn. He sees the rabbit and takes off after him. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be out here all night looking for Zuko now. But he
Yeah.
chased it to the side ditch and it went down like the ditch, I'm pretty sure, under the fence and down. And he came back, which I was really happy about.
Wow.
I'm
that's
surprised he
good.
came back.
Surprised he came back and he didn't kill the rabbit.
I know.
So great. Good for everybody.
Maybe he was tired and sore because he went on a hike that morning. So he's like,
Mhm.
I'm not doing this today.
Yeah. Well, that was good.
Yeah.
So I don't have much in the way of news other than, oh my goodness. So I watched We Were Liars and I finished the season. So I'd have to consider that show like a slow burn, right? The first one I had on while I was doing things, I kind of couldn't get over. I felt like the kids in the show had like bad blonde eye jobs. So I was focused on that a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, these kids are just rich and entitled, blah, blah, blah. And like, so by the second episode, I started to pay attention a little bit more, like stop doing things. By the third episode, I'm like, nope, this is a show I need to watch. And then the last episode, oh my gosh, it really, not going to give any spoilers, but it just kind of broke me. And I'm just going to say there's dogs and it was just sad. And I just cried. And there's a couple lines without giving anything away. So I won't say them, but I'm like, oh my God, I was like sobbing. Was it Saturday night, watching TV, watching the last episode of We Were Liars, just sobbing.
Wow.
I highly recommend. It's just a slow burn. It's not one of the shows that draws you in right away, or at least it didn't me. It might you. But I really, really enjoyed it.
I've got better things to watch.
I don't think you do.
I'm
think it's
watching
really
The
good.
Boys right now. So
Oh yeah, I haven't watched the newest season.
I'm on season 2.
I see season 3. I'm not sure. If
I'm
it's on
waiting
season.
for Jensen Ackles.
I love Jensen Ackles. He's got a new show out. I gotta watch that too.
I know.
Can't wait. I was gonna watch it the other day because you've been so busy lately, but
You gotta wait for me.
I'm waiting for you.
We're gotta finish Ginny and Georgia, and then we'll go to that.
Sounds good. So, and I think, and this is, someone shared this and I love it. I think I found my spirit animal. A pig in Australia steals 18 beers from campers, gets drunk, and then tries to fight a cow. Like, how funny is that? I love it.
Interesting.
I thought so.
That's cute.
I think it's adorable. I want a drunk pig. I always said I wanted a pig like in my backyard that just kind of roamed around and
I don't think you'd want a pig that was trying to fight you.
not fight me, but like in the yard just to roam around and be happy.
No thanks.
Frolicking.
I don't want to clean up after that. I don't think pigs frolic.
Like they frolic.
I don't think they
They're
frolic.
cute. They're smarter than dogs.
Yeah. And then they also like to eat things.
Like what?
Like if they get the taste of blood and they like to eat it.
I don't think that's
That is
100%
true.
true. They say that about all animals. Think the taste of blood, they want to eat it. Man got a taste of meat, and now we're eating cows. So everything.
I've heard if you fall asleep in a pig pen, they'll start chewing on you.
Yeah, actually, I've heard that that's a way to get rid of dead bodies.
Yeah, see?
But that just could be from horror movies. I don't know if it's true.
Someone told a story of, I forget what it was, if it was like a bunny or a cat that got stuck in their pig's pen and then it got eaten.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess they literally eat anything.
I guess so.
That'd be a little concerning.
Yeah. Like, where'd little Miso go? I don't know, she was in the barn last night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's traumatizing, terrifying. But they are sweet animals, aside from that. So, Volkswagen in Norway created a motorized office chair with a seat belt, a horn, and that can zip around the office at a speed of 12 miles per hour. We have 3 floors and an elevator in my building. I would freaking love this. This would be so much fun because, you're going all around, they zipping around. Kind of really want this. I have no idea how much this costs, but I want it.
It's probably really expensive.
I'm sure it's out of my price range, but one can dream.
Why do you need that?
I don't need it. I want it. It's a want.
There's Shannon going to her next meeting. You're just zooming by in your chair.
Oh my God, then I can just bring my own chair to all my meetings. You know how comfortable that would be? It'd be amazing.
It's all like customized. Yeah, like a fluffy pillow.
Speakers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just become one with the chair.
I never leave the chair.
I drive at home now at 12 miles an hour. It should take a while to get home though, but I do it for the...
No, it's like a car seat. You're able to put your chair
in my car?
on your seat. Yeah.
Then I sit on it there too. That would be great. Or I get a van that it just hooks in. Like I just get a car that attach it in and I take my chair with me.
Yeah.
Kind of like it. It's kind of fun. Anyway, for a fun office, I think everyone should have one. Oh my gosh, and there's accident claims. People are smashing into each other.
Let's play bumper chairs.
That would be something. That'd be kind of fun too. Or you racing down the long hallways. Like, let's see, get there first.
Oh gosh, you hit someone that's just walking by.
Yep. It'd be so much fun. Well, I have a horn. I beeped. And then in other news, for 130 years, there was a Viking warrior grave filled with swords and shields. And of course, they assumed it was a man. Well, in 2017, the DNA test proved everyone wrong. And this high-ranking warrior, was a woman.
Woo!
Girl
Go
power.
woman.
Wouldn't be me. But I love it when women are strong.
Yeah.
Strong and fierce. I am neither of those things. I'm emotionally strong. Just not, physically strong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've been through some things.
Okay.
Not everyone has been through what I've been through.
Oh, that's true.
You can speak about it.
Not everyone hurts themselves going up on a lawnmower.
Okay. My knee was already going and I tore the meniscus, which I'm still battling.
Actually, when you asked me to push out that lawnmower, that thing is hard to move.
Yes. Do you know how heavy that was?
I don't know how you were doing that every week.
Shoving it with the whole body, like I'm shoving something out of the door. And our driveway, which I didn't realize.
So you are pretty strong. I don't think I could move that lawnmower by myself. Maybe I was really motivated, but
I don't even know how I moved the top part of the cabinet and got it on by myself. And I have a will and I really want to get things done.
That is true. Remember, I had that giant bookshelf in my room. I was just motivated. I think at 1 a.m. one night, and I got that thing out of my room.
Yeah, you just do when you want to get it out. You're just
or when you're all upset about the one cat thing in there, so I just carried the entire whatever that was out to the road.
Yeah,
that was hard.
Yes. Okay, I got a chair out the door, which I had to take off the feet, and I got it out the front door, which I don't know, a lot of maneuvering was happening. And then
I don't know how you did that.
Once I got there, I'm like, our driveway's 100 feet back. I'm like, how am I getting this chair to the road? Then I'm like, oh, I'm going to be just on the shows where they have those giant tires, farm tires.
That's a good workout.
So guess what I did? Got the chair. Flipped it and rolled
and you got your workout in the day.
Just taking that chair, flipping and rolling all the way to the end of the driveway. Had anyone seen, at one point I was wondering if the neighbors are looking. I'm like, if Alyssa's looking out the window, she's going to be like, Anthony, you don't know what your mom is doing outside. She's flipping over chairs.
Well, Anthony just as long as she doesn't ask me to move it.
That's true too. I don't want to move it. So I got my own stuff to do. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Can we read Reddit story?
I guess we kind of did our own there. So
Well, there's no Reddit story. I don't think it was an asshole in any of those situations.
no,
Yeah.
when you're motivated, you find the way.
You do.
The
Where there's a
will.
will, there's a way. You will do it.
Yeah.
Even if like square peg, round hole, eventually that peg will fit because you will just keep doing
Well,
it.
you asked me to help get the top on because it wasn't fitting, and then I just slammed my hand on it. It's like, see, that's why men build these things.
Yeah, my dog Alice, who hates loud noises, went in.
Like, if it's not fitting, you just shove it in.
Oh, speaking of that, I have a story. So we have a septic tank because we live out in the country, and the guy had to come to do the septic tank. So you're supposed to do it every 3 to 5 years. It's been over 6. So let's just say it was like clogged. Like, luckily I had it done when I did because the toilets were starting to gurgle, and we may have had a gross incident with stuff backing up. Anyway, the guy's here. My dog Jasper, he's a toy Australian Shepherd. Love him. But whenever people first come around, he barks incessantly, and he wants them to pay attention to him, or he keeps barking.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a high pitched bark.
Awful.
So no, but I love him anyway. So this high pitched bark. Anyone that's been around my Jasper, if you know, you know. And we're outside, and this guy, like, he's like a manly guy, like young, good looking. I mean, he's married, but whatever. We're talking, and Jasper had snuck out because I had to come in the house for turn on water and then like go out. And Jasper snuck out with me, and he's barking. I'm like, oh, sorry, he's barker. The guy just looked at him and said, "You're fine," and the dog laid down. Like, you're just silent and laid down. I'm like, oh, he's got alpha male power.
Yeah. Can you date someone like that? I would love it. Someone could just stop Jasper from barking.
Yeah, just come in. You're fine, and lays down. And it wasn't like he yelled. It was just a stern, like, you're fine. That was it.
Yeah. See, I was trying to get the backpack on Zuko for our hike, and he was just moving around a lot. And then, like, my boyfriend was holding him. I'm like, I don't know if you should do that, because I don't know if he would listen. He won't like you anymore. He doesn't listen to men.
He doesn't like when men try to tell him what to do.
No.
But he adores.
Yeah, he does.
Your dog was snuggling on the couch, which I don't ever let Zuko on my couch just because he's big and very sheddy. Yeah. Was on the couch with your boyfriend snuggling with him. It was very interesting.
Very strange.
I don't know if he felt like he could snuggle your boyfriend because your boyfriend was snuggling with you on the couch. I don't know what was going on. It was kind of a weird dynamic. I was like, that's weird. And I left. I was like, okay.
Whatever. Zuzu deserves snuggle time too.
He deserves snuggle time, but he never comes on the couch. And he doesn't really like being on the couch because he gets hot.
Yeah, he gets too warm.
Yeah, but I thought it was funny.
Anyways, we're moving on now.
Time for Reddit stories.
That's weird.
Trying something new.
I think you should clip that sound every time we move to Reddit.
Was it that tacky?
All right, from r/relationship advice by throw RA 5318008077734.
All right. Woo!
I, 24 female, want to break up with my magician boyfriend, 27 male, due to his inappropriate magic trick.
Oh, God. What did he do?
My boyfriend, 27 male, and I, 24 female, have been together for 1 year and 3 months. Our relationship has been very loving, but has started to get bumpy ever since we moved in together for our 1 year anniversary. A little backstory. I'm in college right now, pursuing my master's degree in archaeology, while also working as a library clerk to earn money. Whereas my boyfriend works as a magician for parties and events. Despite our different career paths, I've never had a problem with his career choice because it makes him happy. He has always found a way to make every day magical, which has been sweet. About 9-ish months into our relationship, I had the opportunity to go on a 2-month archaeological excavation in another country for school.
That's cool.
Despite us becoming long distance, he had no problem with me going, and he was very happy for me. He would send me gifts, letters, and even sent things for my colleagues in order to brighten up their days. While we were doing long distance, we made plans to move into an apartment when I got back due to how much we missed each other. And a few days after I returned, we moved in together, which has been awful so far. Before living together, we would see each other a few times a week due to my busy schedule, but now that we live together, we see each other all the time. And he has started doing magic all the time.
Yeah.
He will make my keys disappear as I'm trying to go to work or school. He tries to practice his card tricks on me while I'm doing homework. He makes the cleaning rag vanish when I ask him to clean. and he has recently done something that makes me want to end the relationship.
Oh gosh, what did he do?
I've never been in this serious of relationship before, so I don't want to throw our loving relationship away just because of these bad few months. Last month, we were getting steamy. He went down on me, which isn't unusual. While he was going down on me, he was saying some dirty talk here and there. I was lost in the moment for obvious reasons, but I snapped out of it when he said, "Oh, how did that get in there?" Then I watched him pull a coin from my crotch.
No, just no.
He found the coin moment hilarious, but it just took me out of the moment and instantly made me annoyed, so he stopped.
Yeah, mood killer. What the heck?
Later, I told him that him doing the magic in the bedroom made me literally dry up, so I asked him to keep that kind of magic out of the bedroom.
Understandable.
He explained to me that he was trying to make me laugh / have fun, and he didn't apologize for it. I talked with some of my friends about it, and they thought it was funny, so I figured that I was overreacting and needed to lighten up. But he didn't do any magic tricks in the bedroom for the next few weeks. However,
oh God, he couldn't control himself.
4 days ago, we were having sex, and he suddenly started to yell, "Ow!" So I quickly got off of him and asked what was wrong. He tells me, "I think there's something in you. Let me check." I laid on the bed like I was at a goddamn gyno because I trusted that if something was wrong, then he would find it. Then after 2 minutes, he says, "Oh, here it is." I watched as he was pulling up a long ribbon thing that kept going and going.
Oh my God, no.
It took me a second to realize that it was one of his magic tools that he had purposely put in me while he was checking to see what he felt. He found it hilarious and couldn't stop laughing while he was pulling out the string more and more.
Oh my God.
I ripped the thing out while doing it, yelled at him for doing another magic trick like that even though I told him not to. He told me that he was just adding more fun into our sex life and that he wanted to see what the magic trick would look like if it was coming out from a crotch.
Oh my God, no.
The original magic trick involves putting a coil thing in your own mouth while pulling out the plastic string for a while. I was pissed off, so I made him go stay at his parents' house for a few days. This morning, I talked with him some more, but he still thinks that it's not a big deal.
No, he didn't listen to her. What?
I get that he's a magician and that he loves magic, but I'm still upset about him breaking that boundary I had set. I'm fine with his magic tricks 85% of the time, but sex is where I draw the line.
Absolutely.
I am demisexual, so I need to have a strong, trusting, and close relationship with someone before I can even think about having sex with them. Him breaking my boundary has really hurt me, and I've lost my trust in him. However, everyone I have talked to about the situation says that what he did was hilarious.
It's not funny. Are they men? Come on.
And I have been told by multiple people that I'm overreacting, which is why I decided to go to Reddit. We have built a strong relationship, and I really saw myself marrying him one day. I fully trusted him, and now I don't know if I ever can again. Should we break up, or can we fix this and stay together?
Break up.
I'm so lost. I'd appreciate any advice. Thanks.
Oh my God, what would you do? Come on. That would give me the ick.
Yeah, okay, we're done.
And then, like, if you're in the heat of the moment or like, oh, something's wrong, like, I hope you were done having sex, like, at the end, is he pulling this out or in the middle? Because that's a mood killer.
In the middle.
Yes, that is such a mood killer.
And the entire time he's probably thinking for the perfect moment.
Oh God, he's been planning it. Like, yeah. No. Why?
But it's weird, so I guess he wouldn't bring it with him. But you think this would have happened earlier on in the relationship? Like, not when they happened before they moved in together, right?
Well, because maybe they weren't having as much sex, so he was just happy to have it. And then now they're living together.
Let's spice this up with some magic.
Because clearly he's obsessed. Like, when I was a kid, I thought magic was cool. And if you're a really good magician, it is cool, but not during sex.
I'm imagining them pulling the string
over. I'd be so pissed. Because at first you think something's wrong.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Awful. Yeah, I'd say it's time to break up. If he doesn't stop, I don't know. You already gave him one more chance.
I mean, is this the only issue in your relationship? But
it sounds like it's all the time he's doing these magic.
Yes, like I'm heading to leave.
Yeah, can you wipe that spill up? Oh no. It disappeared.
Oh my God.
I can't wipe it up. The towel's gone.
See, something like to smack him with a towel.
Yeah.
Again, we don't condone violence.
No, violence is bad.
It is, but sometimes you
Some
feel
people
it.
bring out the violence.
Yes. Yeah. For my own mental health and his, we cannot be together.
Every second just being bothered.
Be so annoying.
Or like running late to work, like, where are my keys?
Oh, they're right here. And he pulls them out behind your ear. You're like, what the fuck? I can't do this anymore.
Nope.
That would drive me crazy.
It would drive me crazy.
Like, I always thought like the pranksters would drive me crazy because I hate pranks.
Oh, that's bad too, yeah.
But that, no.
Yeah, what's worse, being pranked all the time, or is someone doing magic tricks to you all the time?
I feel like it's the same thing, but it's more annoying.
Yeah.
Well, depending, pranks are really bad too.
Yeah, some pranks can be real.
Well, no, see, that's the thing, because like the magic tricks are you feel like you're overreacting.
Yeah, because you can justify like, oh, it's just a magic trick.
Yeah. But once you bring it into the bedroom, I'm out. But honestly, I'm already stressed. And like, think about us in the morning. Sometimes we kind of like yell at each other because we are stressed if we're running late.
Yeah.
So like, could you imagine like me hiding your keys on you and then be like, oh, here they are. As you're like, oh my God, I gotta go.
Yeah. Awful.
It would be awful. So if you're Arianna's boyfriend and you're listening, no magic tricks.
No, I might get violent. I want my keys so bad.
Yeah.
Throwing it at
cleaning. Oh, can you clean that up for me? It's gone. It disappeared. I'm like, oh my God.
Throw the paper towels at you.
Yeah.
All right. Top comment. The magic is gone. It's time for you to disappear.
That's good. I love it. Time for you to disappear. Now you see me.
Yikes.
Guess what, hon? By the time you get back to our apartment, something might be gone. It's gonna be me.
Yeah. Another comment. I hope this is fake, but in case this is real, please say this out loud to yourself and see how it feels as it hits you in your ear. Your partner, after you already told him that you did not consent to magic tricks in the bedroom, inserted a magician's prop into your vajayjay and laughed. A magician's prop that is likely not designed to and may not even be safe or sterile into your human genitalia. In addition, you told him how it made you feel, and he continues to find it hilarious. He knows he made you uncomfortable and upset by inserting a magician's prop into your vajayjay and still finds it funny. Would he be laughing if you put it up his butthole during sex and said ta-da? He sexually violated you and finds it hilarious. Nothing that you have said makes him think anything other than funny. He thinks it's okay to violate your physical and sexual boundaries for a joke. Oh yeah, someone else, like, seriously, his contraption could have injured you, and he showed no regard for your safety.
That's true. Oh, like the
Think
thing
about
about
that.
like the red dyes and stuff. Yeah, it's not really made.
Kind of infection.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You might want to stop at the gyno as well.
Yeah.
Could you imagine explaining that to your doctor, being like, "So, can you just make sure, like, I don't have an infection or anything? Oh, why are you concerned? Yeah." And then you're explaining to the boyfriend.
Stuff has been up there.
Yeah, stuff. My boyfriend likes to put stuff and pretend it just appeared. So
the last one was a dove. That's when I broke this with him.
Oh my gosh. I think she might notice a dove.
It was a rabbit.
Oh gosh. Ew. Oh, I think this is taking a horrible turn. Let's go on to the next one.
It's just going to get better from here.
Oh,
this
no.
Is on the 10th Dentist subreddit. Interesting trip 233 posted it. There should be designated jerk-off areas in the public like there are toilets.
Ew, no, this shouldn't. No. What are you doing to me tonight? Oh, these stories, Ari. Apparently someone's mind is in the gutter.
I was thinking this when I was laying down a bit ago. Okay, so there's a public or outside toilet for when you shit/piss. So why isn't there one for when you jerk off? Imagine a stall in a private area where there's like a toilet stall, but it's simply designated for masturbation.
Ew.
Unfortunately, a lot of erratic behavior and crimes are often done when men aren't in the right frame of mind. When you are at your clearest frame of mind after you jerked off. I think after jerking off, people who would do bad things would think twice and won't do them altogether. There's also another thing where sex shouldn't be a taboo, and my idea makes it less of one. Finally, I'm sure people will think, why don't you just use a toilet? Well, often toilets are very unhygienic and disgusting. Also, in bathrooms and toilets, others are around, so you can't jerk off in peace. Though there's also the fact with a designated jerk-off station randomly in public, it would make jerking off more accessible.
Ew, no. You know how dirty? Who's cleaning that for one? Come on. Clearly, this is for men. It's disgusting. You can do that at home. Guess what? Everyone has a bathroom at home. No, that's so disgusting. He just, he gets the urge. You're just at the park, like, oh, I wish, no, go home. Gross.
A comment, Reddit takes you to places you never dreamed of in your worst nightmares.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. And again, I don't want to be in the woman's side of the bathroom, knowing what's going on over there. That's disgusting. It's so weird.
The statement that it would stop crime.
It's not going to stop crime, dude. No. Mm-mm.
Another comment. I knew a guy that used to work weekends at his uncle's Peep Show adult bookstore. His job was to clean the private viewing areas. Being of sound mind myself, I didn't ask what that was like.
Yeah, that's right. So I listened to Howard Stern, and the one guy, years ago, I've listened for years, and he used to go to peep shows where you pay, and that's what they guys did in there. Yeah, that's gross. It's a public place to do that.
Weird.
It sounds like an infection.
It does exist.
It used to exist, and it's disgusting.
So if public toilets are unhygienic and disgusting, what makes you think these public jerk-off rooms wouldn't be absolutely vile? Wouldn't a simpler and better idea just be, we should put more effort into keeping public toilets clean and sanitary?
Yes. Yes, I'd rather more effort in the public toilet.
Those poor, workers that would have to clean that room.
Who wants to clean that room? Nobody wants to clean that room. I feel bad enough for hotel workers, and that's at least a bedroom and bathroom. Come on, no, that's so gross. I'm just imagining how dirty and gross that bathroom would be.
So gross.
Gag. Yeah. Mm-mm.
No.
What a weirdo. Not every thought needs to be posted on Reddit. You have a couple drinks, and talk about this with your buddies. You probably thought it was a great idea. He's like, you know what? I'm going to post this. Maybe it'll catch on. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to, this was, hold on. Whoops, I lost it. We're going back.
Is it better or worse than the other story you just read? Where are you taking me?
We're leaving the sex.
Okay.
This was posted on 2 Hot Takes by single_interest 2850. My ex sent me a wedding invite. The bride is the girl he cheated with, and she included a closure box.
No.
Would you go?
No. Would you go?
No.
Well, there's always that part of you maybe I should go. Yeah.
So my ex, 30 male, and I, 28 female, broke up 2 years ago after I found out he cheated. Long story short, he was messaging a coworker and it escalated emotionally, physically, the works. I kicked him out, blocked him, healed. Or so I thought. This week, I got a wedding invitation in the mail from them. Inside was a handwritten note from the bride, 25 female, that said, I know our relationship started on rocky ground, but I truly believe everything happens for a reason. I wanted to give you this chance for closure and healing. If you're open to it, I'd love for you to attend our wedding and celebrate with us. Enclosed is a little gift box to help with that. The gift box contained a tiny candle labeled Letting Go, a mini bottle of rosé, and a healing crystal. And I'm not joking, a printout of their engagement photo with a caption that said, True love always finds a way.
No.
I haven't responded, but I'm thinking of mailing it all back in a box of glitter and shame.
Might keep the wine. Yeah. Is there more? Okay.
No.
I think sometimes
Candle
people are
labeled letting
let it go. No, I kind of want to shove the candle, where, but let's say she probably already let it go, or if she's still feeling hurt, it's been 2 years, so she's probably already moved on. It might hurt hearing that the guy he cheated on you with is married, or getting married, but do you need to be a part of that?
No, I would not go.
Clearly, this girl maybe has guilt about it, but she's trying to justify it being what's meant to be will be. Just leave her alone. You're delusional. Leave the woman alone.
Well, top comment, take solace in knowing you're living rent-free in their minds, because that's crazy.
It is a little crazy.
Another comment, just RSVP no, and write in, cheater's gonna cheat.
Yeah, I don't
Yikes.
even know. Yeah. It's weird. Well, then she could be
Fuck.
like, I did everything I could. I just want her to be happy for
Extended an
us.
invite.
Yeah. Sometimes not everyone's going to be happy for you, and you just need to accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Could you imagine getting that box?
No, it's weird.
It is weird.
Healing crystal.
Oh my God, that candle. I would probably, I don't know, what would I do with a candle?
No.
I would say burn it, but that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
You were supposed to burn it.
Yikes.
Throw the candle in a big bonfire outside.
Still burning it.
Still burning the candle, damn it. The candle's got to go back. And I just sent it back. Who does?
Who does? All right, going to another one from Two Hot Takes, posted by Connect_Fact 1573. I emotionally cheated on my boyfriend, and he found out. We've been together for almost 3 years. The first 2 were honestly blissful, but around 5 to 6 months ago, our relationship turned toxic. We'd have intense fights, verbally and even physically. He said really painful things to me, and I'd retaliate. There were also a few instances where he physically hurt me, shoving, gripping my arm hard enough to bruise, and during car fights, he'd drive recklessly, which terrified me.
Oh my gosh.
But this doesn't mean I justify my actions. I take full accountability on that. It only happened a handful of times, and lately things have been calmer. I stayed because I loved him and believed he was still a good person, a work in progress. But during that dark period, I ended up emotionally cheating. A guy replied to my Instagram stories. We talked casually, not consistently. It was also flirty at times, but it was still wrong. I felt guilty even then and tried to cut it off. Recently, the guy messaged again. I replied. My boyfriend found it in my message requests, and he was devastated. He said he'd never forgive me or talk to me again. I know I messed up. I take full accountability. I hate myself for doing something I swore I would never do. I'm not making excuses. I'm just heartbroken because I forgave a lot of non-negotiables in the past for the sake of love. I guess I hoped he would be capable of the same, but maybe some people just can't, and I have to accept that.
Okay, first of all, you probably shouldn't be together. It sounds like a toxic relationship to start with.
Yeah.
Like the fighting and the violent driving and the physical and emotional abuse.
No.
Yeah, so you probably aren't the right people for each other.
No.
It sounds like you bring out the worst in each other. And then you have to ask yourself, why did I connect with someone else emotionally? Maybe because your boyfriend wasn't giving you emotionally what you needed. Your relationship was it's not meant to be. So it's time to move on. Obviously, it's better to not have that emotional connection and just leave. But sometimes people always have that push, like, oh, I'm starting to connect with this person.
Yep.
I mean, she could have been a little bit honest about it and told him instead of him finding out however he found out. But yeah, I think she should move on.
I agree.
And live and learn. Don't cheat on people. If you want to move
Yep.
on, you move on.
Top comment, take the opportunity to get away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Another comment was, going through this thread. After reading comments and what had already assumed in the post, you have some overwhelming self-confidence issues. Abuse is not okay, not in any way. Your relationship was toxic before the cheating. It was time to leave. Some part of you knew this, and that he was no good, so you entertained the messages. This does not entitle him to any kind of abuse towards you. Abuse is a systematic process and very hard to get out of once in full swing. You are worthy of being loved in a healthy and respectful way. This is not it. Cut all contact and please see a therapist to work on your self-esteem.
Yes, absolutely. I 100% agree with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't think they should be together. Like, I don't have a lot to say on that one.
No.
Move on, honey. Move on.
Yep.
I'm just happy he's letting her go.
Yes.
'Cause
I'm glad he broke up with her, actually.
Yeah, me too.
It's for the best.
It definitely is.
All right, we're going to Two Hot Takes, posted by new_shelter_4253. Am I the fool for staying with a man who gives me the ick in every way?
What? Why are you staying? It's so silly.
What was something where like, oh, that would give me the ick?
The magic tricks?
Was that it? I thought we were talking about something else.
The other day we were.
What was it?
I don't remember, but I was just like, ooh, that'd give me the ick. Was it we were watching something?
We must have been. I don't remember now.
I don't know. Or like if it's I know we saw it on the show. If it's your Arianna's birthday, don't sing to her as a
Oh my
gift in front
gosh.
of people.
Well, that was Ginny and George.
Oh, that
right?
was.
He did a whole dance, didn't he? Too?
Yes.
Okay, how's that a gift for someone? In public, that's like a gift for you. You just want the attention.
They just want attention showing off.
Yeah.
Plus, you feel so awkward, like
Yeah.
watching, like, oh, that's for me. Great.
Great. Want to do a clap now?
Yeah. Actually, you probably are.
All right. I, 19 female, have been in a relationship for over 1.5 years with a guy, 20 male, who deep down I know is not right for me, but I kept trying to convince myself otherwise. A long time to do that.
Yeah. 20 years?
No. 1.5 years.
Oh, I thought you said 20 years. I was like, oh, I
The
coughed.
dude's
so I didn't
20 years old.
Oh, okay.
Listen better.
I'm sorry. I was coughing.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I came from a family that trusts me, respects me. I have access to my own bank cards, handle my own finances, and I'm encouraged to go out, work, and enjoy my youth. I get to control my scholarship funds and any money I make from side jobs. But his family is overly controlling. They take his phone and Wi-Fi away at night. He can't spend without asking his father, who handles all of his scholarship money. Even at 20 years old, his weekly allowance is $30. He doesn't get access to his own debit card.
Why? Okay, keep going. I have questions, but I don't know if they'll be answered. Keep going.
He has never spoiled me. Never once surprised me with flowers, a dessert, or wrote me a letter. Not even on our first date. He constantly lies about money, once saying a $25 chain was worth $100, or that a $37 bracelet cost more than $100. He even lied about owning an iPhone until his sister corrected him in front of me. It was a secondhand iPhone 13. On my birthdays, he barely contributed. This year, he gave me a small gift and told me, "It's your treat today," which only contributed to $10 to our meal. I paid for so much: motel rooms, taxis, birthday dinners, his phone recharge, even covered $57 worth of food where he only offered $15. I bought him expensive gifts like $100 shoes, shirts, and yet he's never lifted a finger to pamper me. When I say I like getting my nails or lashes done, he never offers to help. I feel like the man in the relationship, and I hate it. The worst part, he's never once told me I'm beautiful. I send him outfit photos every day, and it's just silence. No admiration, nothing. And then he turns everything sexual, as if that's all that matters. Even when we meet, he never plans real dates. His only idea is a motel. I had to beg him for basic things like quality time, compliments, or attention. He has never once taken the lead, never acted like a protector or provider, only a dependent. And I know this sounds shallow, but physically, he's not my type. His energy, the way he speaks, even his attempt to sound intellectual by using words he doesn't know, it all gives me secondhand embarrassment. He's currently doing teacher training, and I had to tell him to calm down and not act like a permanent staff member yelling with a stick. He doesn't listen. I feel like I'm constantly having to parent him. I've tried to leave multiple times, but every time I do, he cries, guilt trips me, and says, "So the promises you made were nothing?" Because I'm not heartless, I stay, out of guilt. But I realized I was never in love. I was just emotionally attached. I didn't date anyone for 5 years before him. At my heaviest, I was 84 kilograms. No guy ever paid attention to me. So when I met him, I settled. Now I look back in life, why did I choose this? I'm on my semester break now, and I've started working. I feel like this is my window to finally leave. He won't see me until July, and I can emotionally detach in that time. But I know he'll try to come back, crying again, involving people, trying to win me back with guilt. I want to reclaim my energy. I want to be the spoiled one, the soft girl. I want a man who provides, plans, protects, and praises, not someone that I have to build from scratch. I want to pour my energy into glowing up mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. But this guilt is still eating me alive sometimes. How do I stop feeling bad for leaving someone I know is not on my level? I ended things, but things are now coming up that he did have his card, but was stingy with me on purpose, but was spending it with his boys.
Well, he's only making $30 a week, so that doesn't go very far.
No.
There's a lot there. Like, at first I didn't like how she said, "Oh, I feel like the man in the relationship." So at first it's like, but then as she goes deeper and deeper, like he could do things that don't cost a lot, like give her attention, words of
Yeah.
affirmation. Like there's things he could
He
do.
could have done. He didn't do anything. He could have made up for not being able, like not having money in different ways,
Right,
or do
exactly.
things like that didn't require money.
He just wanted
Yeah.
sex. That's what he wanted.
Just wanted to go to that motel.
Go to the motel, which is cheap if he's paying for it or she's paying for it, then yeah, no, she needs to break up. This is the perfect time. She needs to stop talking to him now, being like, okay, he's emotionally immature. I think he's not ready for the relationship or he's not overly that into her, So I definitely think that it's time to be
It's
done.
done. 1.5 years. That's being guilted to stay.
Yeah, it's only a year and a half. But then when you look at the big picture, it's only a year and a half. Like, you're young. Get out.
Yeah, get out. Yeah, a year and a half doesn't mean you're stuck there forever. I'm glad she broke up with him.
Me too. Yeah, no. She needed to break up. She should have broke up sooner, obviously. She
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, no. He just seems immature. And he's just, wants to be taken care of by everybody.
Yep.
And if she was doing it, he was accepting it.
Yep. Top comment is, I didn't even have to read this entire post. You're 19. Just leave.
I mean, kind of. Yeah. I mean, you're so young. Like, a year and a half can be like a long relationship where people are like taking that next step, or a year and a not at 19 though, you're young, but like, or a year and a half could be like, okay, now I know what I don't want and moving on.
Yeah. Another comment, Jesus, hun, ignore him and leave. Guilt tripping is a form of emotional abuse. You don't like him in any way. Break up, and when he says the promises meant nothing, respond with damn right. Peace out.
I mean, you don't have to be cruel, but you can be like, yeah, because I made these promises because I thought you were a different person. I'm moving on now. I'm sorry. I wish you the best, but I'm not in love with you.
Yeah.
Move on. Like, it hurts. He's going to have to feel his own hurt and pain on his own. That's not up for her. It's not her job anymore to make him feel better. Like,
No.
he can talk to his parents.
Yeah. There's a comment here that's very, serious. Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, give me the serious.
Most freeing thing a therapist ever said to me is, you don't ever have to feel the way people are trying to force you to feel. I had a mother who's big into guilt trips, and I learned I don't have to take responsibility for the things she was trying to shove on me, like caring for my siblings and being told I needed to feel guilty if I didn't care for them all the time, so she could go out on dates. When he confronts you with promises that you made it in the past, tell him, I meant them at the time, but now I realize I was mistaken. Now that I have more information through experiencing life, I am making different decisions. Everyone changes throughout life, and sometimes that means changing past decisions so that I can go forward in a way that is better for me. I don't see a future in our relationship, and I choose to end it. My decision is final, and I'm not looking for you to convince me to go back on. This is happening. This is real. This is over. Remember that you don't need a reason. That's good enough. And you don't need to explain anything when you break up with someone. You also don't need them to agree to breaking up. Just not wanting to be with them anymore is enough. Tell him these things in a situation where after you've said that it's over, you can get up and walk away and he can't follow you. Make sure you have a brother, a friend, or someone nearby in case he starts acting crazy.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, at this point, it's already done. So I don't think she needs to be in a safe place. I just think she needs to say, if she could tell him one more time, like, hey, I'm not going to explain to you anymore. I'm sorry, but we're through. If you continue to text me, I'm just going to block you. So that way he knows. Like, I think it's nice to let someone know you're blocking them just so that way
Yeah,
they're not
I
like,
see that, yeah.
you don't even care. Or what if they are searching for help, or what if he's emotionally like, you know what I mean? And you're ignoring him, just so that way he's like, I'm not purposely ignoring you, I'm blocking you.
Yeah.
So anything you say, I won't know. I think it's good to let them know.
I think
Yeah. Just, I don't know. It's not a relationship that I think I'd want. I don't think many girls would want that with any sort of self-esteem.
No. All right, we're going to do one more story.
Okay.
This is on Wedding Drama, posted by
Ooh.
Loose-Ant-6429. Brother-in-law eloped 12 days before my wedding.
What? Oh, okay. The brother-in-law. Okay.
Brother-in-law. Yeah.
You had to think about it. I'm like, wait, who eloped? Okay.
My soon-to-be brother-in-law got engaged a few days before my fiancé and I. Brother-in-law knew of our upcoming engagement, and when he proposed, didn't tell my fiancé or family he was going to propose. But their wedding is planned for next spring. Without telling anyone, they had a civil ceremony today and posted photos on their Instagram stories. My fiance and I are getting married next Saturday. Our wedding will be the first time they see my fiance's extended family. They haven't seen anyone in the family since their engagement as they live overseas and are coming to the country for my and fiance's wedding. They are the best man and bridesmaid. I intend to somehow acknowledge and celebrate them during our wedding, but I don't know the best way. Open to suggestions on that front. Is this crazy behavior, especially not telling anyone? It feels so weird. They had a custom rings picked out, posted on Instagram, so they've been planning this.
Oh, but they're in the wedding. Like, I feel like they're using your wedding as their
See
reception as
people?
well to
Yeah.
like tell everybody and get the congratulations and things. You're gonna
Yeah.
get the attention, and without having to pay, you're getting the party after your wedding, and you didn't have to pay for it.
Mm.
Yeah, it seems intentional a
So
little
there's a little
bit.
edit.
Okay.
She wanted to wear an off-white gown to my wedding,
No,
and I had to tell her not to.
thank you. No.
They post a lot online and aren't private people. They're having a large wedding next spring. Sister-in-law is basically a content creator slash influencer.
Uh-huh.
Odd.
Very odd. I feel like she just couldn't handle someone else having all the attention on themselves.
No.
So knowing this and knowing that they're having their own wedding, I don't think I wouldn't
No,
announce it. I
you could
wouldn't
celebrate
acknowledge
it
it.
at your wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't announce it during speeches. Oh, somehow someone's gonna mention it
Someone's
though.
gonna, yeah, that's gonna be brought up at some
It's
point.
going to be, but no. It's my special day. Don't rain on my parade.
No, the comments are making fun of her saying not telling anyone feels weird. And they're like, this is how elopement traditionally works. You do it without telling anyone.
That's true. Yeah, that was a weird comment. I
Yeah.
thought that when she said it, like, wait,
That is how it works.
you
but
don't. That's what elopement is.
The timing is odd.
Timing to me, the timing is not sitting right with me.
No.
And then she wanted to wear an off-white dress. Come on, lady. No.
Oh, so people are asking, like, if they celebrated it already. They had a large party on a boat with her wearing a white dress the day before. So I don't know how low-key it was.
It's so, and they're gonna have another wedding.
Yeah,
Like
this
what?
seems a bit extreme. It's like they're having two weddings.
Yeah, I would consider that.
That
Like,
wasn't much of an elopement either. They're
no.
partying the day before.
Okay, it sounds
All
like
right. And
yeah.
she's a creator. She's just in it for the content, maybe.
Maybe just in it for the content influence. Like, look, maybe she had a bunch of free stuff. Like, oh, I'm wearing this. I don't know.
Odd.
We are also like free stuff. Rating Cats and Dogs podcast.
Okay, yeah.
We like free.
Free stuff. I'm seeing if she commented at all. She commented quite a bit, but it's kind of just repeating the same things we've seen before.
Did the wedding already happen? Or is it still coming up?
It's still coming up. So like this was posted, hold on, but she's like commenting. This comment's from 6 hours ago.
Oh, okay. So this is all fresh. Live in action. We are hanging on the edge of our seat. What'd you say?
Hold on. I lost it because I was going back. So someone called her a bridezilla. Can you explain how I'm being a bridezilla? I haven't said anything to them or my fiance about other than a congratulating. I haven't said they can't or do anything other than wear a white dress. I'm looking to celebrate them during my wedding if they'd like. Is it because I think their behavior is a bit weird? I'm not causing any trouble for them. I've only been supportive.
How is that being a bridezilla? I wouldn't consider someone a bridezilla if they didn't want to acknowledge their wedding at all. Like, the day is about you and your husband. Sounds like they eloped, had a party, and now they're having another wedding. They're fine.
Yeah.
So they don't even need acknowledgement.
Another comment. I worry they're going to try and cause drama to get a lot of attention at the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Brother-in-law knew when we were getting engaged and chose to propose just before my fiance.
No. That's so intentional.
Very intentional.
So they're both attention seeking. They're going to do something. I think I'd want to uninvite them. But they're both in the wedding, right?
Yep.
He's the best man and she's a bridesmaid,
Yep.
right? What do you do? Like, if that was you, what would you do? Because, like, so I'm getting engaged, so then he has to get engaged. Oh, we're getting married. Oh, we're eloping. Like, come on. It's not a competition. It's life. Like, dude, live your own life.
Yeah, it's very true.
Really strange. I don't know. I wouldn't even want them there.
Yeah, I know. Another comment from OP. I do think their behavior is a bit weird, but I still love and care for them. I don't see how That's so hard to understand. I want to celebrate them because I'm happy for them, but I also think the timing seems strange. I'm not sure why the comments act like two things can't be true. I want them to feel loved without making the whole day about them.
Oh, absolutely. You can even love them and not want them there. Like, yeah, no, you can still love them and be annoyed with their behavior.
This was posted only 8 hours ago.
Oh, what'd she say?
No, the whole post was
Oh,
posted
the
only
post was
8 hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this is fresh. Her wedding's coming up. I wish her the best. I hope there's not a lot of drama, but you know they're
Hopefully.
attention seeking, so they're going to want some sort of attention.
Definitely.
Are you yawning over there?
Time to bed.
It is. Gizmo's ladder's crooked. We gotta fix it. Our bird Gizmo.
Giz to the mo.
Giz to the mo. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you, listeners. Like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends. We're fun.
Are we?
Or funny. Or funnish. Are you texting right now?
Yeah.
She texts all the time during the pod. I feel like she's not giving us her full attention.
I did not text all the time.
Is it your boyfriend?
Yeah.
You should tell him he should know you're recording. I'm just kidding. All right. On that note, guys, follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
On the Raining Cats and Dogs subreddit.
r_cats_and_dogs_pod.
And have a great week. Oh, have a good 4th of July if you're from America.
If you celebrate.
Or the United States of America. Can't just say America. There's North America. There's South America.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do United States Americans do that?
I don't know.
We're not the only Americans.
Our education's not the greatest.
Yeah, our education's not the greatest. Anyway, have a great week and be kind.
How do you feel?